With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. Start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw. May. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Washington first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Making the catch, this is the tight end, Oliver. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Washington Commanders first down.
To the air, May. Finds his tight end, Oliver, here outright. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, and see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at it, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down and 3. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Third down and 6.
A loss of 2. Brings up third down and 6.
79 Broncos, 18 Pioneers, 19 Lions. Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's taken on the 25. Just a 25-yard punt, what he was hoping for by any stretch. It will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot.
Touchdown, Washington! Alvin Kamara, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Ready.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll get this to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7.
18
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Streak. Streak. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. Look at the big man rumble. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Elijah Higgins, 68 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Evan McPherson set
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
This 2nd and 4. Here's May. Got a man, it's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Washington.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And they go play action with May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it in the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got me pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Come 19. Come 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Baltimore, first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Back to the air with Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Richardson looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing here is May. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 2nd and 3. They'll drop the throw. This one left side caught by Gibson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, here's May. Now, touchdown! Josh Oliver from a yard out. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First
Here we go.
and 10
7
at the
Pirates, 7
44-yard
Pirates,
line.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Run, 19 Lions.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 17-yard
Dragon
line.
60, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Open man is Higgins. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go street. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his own brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come 19, come 19. Ready, ready.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Check, hurt. Let go.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
Gain of 3 yards. That's another
Traveler.
first down.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Richardson on the bootleg here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
70.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Richardson will throw for it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that's caught inside the 30. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Washington first down.
Looking to throw. May.
And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. To throw, it's May. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. They'll throw with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
To the air, May. Well, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They'll try and throw for it with May. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here's May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the shotgun, May with it. Now he's going to step up and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. He'll try to pick it up himself toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A.J. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Richardson. Stiff-armed him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, Rattler. 8, trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Let's go now.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
On the go.
3rd and 3.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagle, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on, come on. Set. Panther 11, Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Get up.
Richardson out of the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
79 Broncos. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Richardson working from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Again, it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
102 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing here is May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Really good coverage all over the field. That took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
May looking to run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Here we go. 870 Timberwolf. 65 Warriors. 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Now Richardson. He's got it to Collins, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nico Collins. 48 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's a 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7, 18 Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now it's Richardson. That's going to be caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 29 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Hutton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
May going to bat this one forward. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's May. Complete right side to Hutton. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
7-yard line.
19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Russ. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens get a bit closer. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The onside kick recovered by Washington.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Down to the 42, second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
But in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. We don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Commanders are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hook.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now a 2nd and 6.
At the Commanders' 24
Here we go. Stop. 79 Broncos. Viking 18. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come back team. Come back team.
One last shot for Richardson. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
The Ravens will line up for the
Cowboy 80.
conversion.
Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game.